Hello lovelies, here we are once again in the Hunter's Dream, and now we have options. Now we need to go to the Cathedral Ward, I believe, and there's quite a few things we can do now. Quite a few things we can do. There's a choice in areas, for one thing. We can open up the Cathedral Ward, which is really bloody useful, I must say. And we can go and get some of the characters and send them to Erden Chapel, which is all good. So one of them in particular we desperately want to send to Erden Chapel, because she has a story arc that you want to see. Definitely. If you watched my last playthrough, you've already seen it. It's patently horrific. She's still here. Right, we want to go out this way. Have we got enough insight to see what's going on up there yet? Nope, not yet. We will, though. We will. Hello. These church doctors are so vulnerable to this, it's unbelievable. Goodbye. Actually, is it this way that we want to go? No, it isn't, is it? It's this way. It's out this way that we want to go. Hello, love.
You. Stay away from me.
Yeah, it'd only take one swing of my sword and you'd be done. Now look, because we've got higher insight, these guys have changed. Look at the lantern. It's got eyes on it, which means these guys now have arcane attacks, which is that. That's one of the effects of insight. The enemies will change and they will get, look at this, they will gain more attacks. Insight is both a positive and a negative. It's really interesting. And eyes. Eyes have very particular symbolism in this game. If you find anything that's got lots of eyes, it's almost certainly got arcane attacks. Oh look, I closed the gate, so he's sealed out there, which is really useful. And what we can do now is open up this with the token that we bought. Magic handkerchief! And up it goes. Wonderful. This is the main cathedral ward, and there's quite... Oh, now this guy's quite a pain. He's got a flamethrower, which can wreak absolute havoc on you if you're not too careful. And I wasn't there. Ooh, lots of church doctors, big ones. We will be going in there. Oh, didn't know you were here. We do now. Okay, now here he is again with his arcane lantern. Not that it's going to do him much good. Yeah, we're doing quite well actually. Because of all the stuff we've done in the Chalice dungeons, we're a little bit more powerful than perhaps we should be in this area, which is all to the good. Okay, now there are people that we need to talk to.
Oh my, what a queer scent.
I wish people would stop saying that.
But I'd take it over the stench of blood and beasts any day.
Would you now?
What is it then? I'm off during hunt, so if that's what you're here for, I'll leave you to your own devices.
I'm not, believe me. I'm really not.
If that doesn't do it, come back in the morning, darling.
No. But I will help you out.
Oh, thank goodness. You're a hunter, right?
I am indeed.
Might you know of a safe place?
Mm-hmm.
The night is long, and I've very little of the incense left. Please, there must be some nice place to run off to.
Well, define nice. I'm going to tell her of Erden Chapel.
Thank you, darling. Maybe I'll see you there.
Maybe you will. Maybe you will. She's really interesting, actually. She's got a very convoluted history. Now, the guy in this window...
You're not from around here, are you?
...is a prick.
Well, an outsider who's come to join the hunt? What a pathetic idea.
Yeah, I know, right?
You what? What, you think I'm a beast? Well, maybe I think you're a beast. And step away from our castle.
Yeah, your castle, right.
Oh, enough of you. What, you think this is funny? Well, I certainly don't, so be gone with you. I'll have nothing to do with your beast stunts.
Alright.
What's this two-bit nonsense you're peddling? I heard you told that wench about some shelter. Well, she's a damn fool to trust an outsider.
Take note of that.
So what? Well, her sort's probably just fixing to feed some of your coin.
Yeah, granted. He
Alright. What crafty lies does the outsider have today?
he thinks that you're lying.
Think I'm an easy mark? Yeah? Well, give me your best shot.
So you must tell him the opposite of where you want him to go. So I'm going to tell him to go to Yosefska's clinic.
Yeah, sorry, too sharp for that bollocks. I know a superstition when I hear one. Outsiders. Even their lies are predictable.
He's like a weird inversion of a gaming guide or tutorial in the sense that when you go and talk to him in Erden Chapel, because that's where he's going to go now, because we told him about Yosefska's clinic, he will give you the opposite advice. So that's what you need to bear in mind. What the hell? Oh, fuck. Forgot about this thing with its horrible, horrible razor thing. Look at that. No! Oh, shitting bollocks. Ah! Curses. Curses, curses, curses. I forgot about that. That was my fault. Thumaru, root chalice. Curses. I'll remember it next time, believe me. But yeah, he's kind of he's almost like a commentary on gaming guide characters in a way, almost like a parody of them. There he is. Look, he's here, and also this lady here.
Oh, hello, dear. You weren't lying. This is a safe place.
It's well.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
That's fine. Curtsy. Oh, that's nice.
I'd like to tender my thanks, but I haven't much to offer. All I can give is my blood.
Yeah, and her blood is of a very particular kind.
You can take a horse's blood.
Ah, now, can you see, crouching in the corner down there, can you see her? That is the priestess that we got from Yargul, that we saved from Yargul, and because we're talking to this character, she's watching, I will refuse the blood treatment.
I suppose that's natural.
The reason being, if you take it while she's here, she actually murders this character in a fit of pique. It's really quite nasty.
Oh, brave hunter. You're alive.
Yeah, I suppose.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, I suppose. Yay!
The town is in disarray, but there are still people here.
For the time being.
Together we await the help of the healing church.
Oh, you simple, simple person.
The only thing that I can offer is my own lowly blood.
The help of the healing church. I'll take it.
Yes, of course. Come in close.
Because her blood's actually very useful.
Take my blood.
Yeah, it's not like the healing church are responsible for all of this, is it? Oh, and here's our gentleman friend over here in the alcove. He's in his hat.
How are you? The swindling off-comer. Did you really think that'd work? There's no fooling me.
Yeah.
Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath.
Should have sent him to Yosefska's clinic, shouldn't I? Complete arsehole.
Oh, the hunter. Alive and well at that.
Oh yeah,
Another one you sent made it here safe and sound.
a couple
This
have,
place
insofar as
is a
I can
haven
see.
now for so many. Thanks to you.
Yay!
Overjoyed. Really? That you'd even give me the time of day. I
Oh,
don't suppose there's anybody out there worth saving anymore.
not
You
really.
did all you could. And so many owe you so much. Amazing, really. Not because you're a hunter, but because you're you.
Oh, that's sweet. He's a genuinely nice chap, this guy.
Makes me think. once dawn breaks, maybe I can just, you know, start over. Makes it easier to bear all of this, you see. You've made life easier. Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you please, kind hunter, when the night of the hunt passes, suppose we could be friends? Maybe?
Oh.
Now, I know I hardly deserve it, but, well, I had to just ask, you know.
Oh.
Adeline. Yes, perhaps so, but, well, give it a thought. If you wouldn't mind, of course.
Yeah, he's the only on the level nice character in this entire game. And it's such a shame for him because he looks so rancidly creepy. Yeah. Yeah, I like, I think he's called Ward. I think that's his name, if I remember correctly. Or something to that effect. But he's a sweet guy. He's a nice character. Helps a lot of people, or at least tries to. It's just a shame that, well, you'll see. Now then, let's go get those bloody echoes back, shall we? Before we do, though, of course, we've got to take out this dude. Oh, don't you even try that with me, sir! Lovely silver bullets. Okay. Oh, dearie me, that was a mistake. What has the Healing Church been doing to people to turn them into things like that? Speaking of which, there is a another set down here, I believe. I think it's the... Is it the Black Church attire is down here? I believe so. I have to keep an eye out for that, because it's good. Hey, up here they come. Oh, come on. Oh, look at that thing. Not the monster, we've seen that before, but the weapon. Look at it. Oh, things are slowing down for some reason. Got a bit of slowdown going on. Oh, come on. That's more like it. Thank you. I think it's because of all the particulate matter going on. Oh, God almighty. Right. Let's get rid of you. There we are. Cursed beasts! Right. Where are we going? Should we go knock on some doors?
We've the deepest gratitude.
Oh, that's nice.
To the church and all they do for us. Deepest, widest gratitude. Yes. Yes.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I think they may have gone a bit mad in there together. Oh dear. Have you got my echoes? How dare you? And there, the Black Church garb. This is pretty good if I remember correctly. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's alright. Actually, it's pretty damn good. Yeah, let's put that on. Black Church garb. Yeah, it's pretty ace, gotta say. Gascoigne's gloves. Oh, Gascoigne's gloves are excellent. And what have we got? Black Church trousers. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Now we look like a church hunter. Don't worry, we won't look like this forever. What is that banging noise? Hello?
Praise you. Praise the old damn church.
Oh yeah.
The best of luck hunting. Best luck of all.
Ah, cheers, I suppose. Yeah, that's right. Praise the church. Oh, poison knives. That's useful. Actually, that could be useful here. Hang on, have I got any equipped? No, I don't. Yes, I do. There we go. Oh, you are kidding. Oh, that's so naughty. Right. Okay. That makes this area a wee bit trickier. Actually, it makes it a lot trickier, but, hey-ho. There's a lot of boys around here. And we want to trigger at least some of them. Come on. Come on. One at a time, preferably. Oh, shit. Oh, here they come. There we go. Well, that went well. Lots of blood vials. That's good. Thank you. Oh, you complete swine bag. How dare you. Oh, can you see something up there wandering around? Oh, what's that? That is a... Oh, look at it. Some Cthulhu-faced monstrosity is what that is. Ugh. We'll be facing that in a little while. Can we bring it down here? Can we actually bring it around and lure it down? Oh, we might be able to. Come on. No, we can't. Oh, look at it. That's a brain sucker. That's actually what they're called. Because that's what they do. They suck brains. It's like watching Fox News. Or reading the Daily Mail or something like that. Only I'd rather have my brain sucked by one of those things than do either of those. What's this? A watchman of Bergenworth guards the gate with a password, the sacred adage of the Grand Cathedral. I bet you know it, ladies and gents. I know it. Doesn't matter though, because my hunter doesn't know it. Which is a bit of a ball ache, really. Fear the old blood. Ah! Evil doggo. Thick, cold blood. Mmm, delicious. And this is a handy-dandy little shortcut. Yay! Look at that. I suppose we should have a go at these guys, really, shouldn't we? Madman's knowledge. There's a lot of it around here, believe me. Loads of it. Yeah, they're not as tough as they look, these guys. They're designed to make you panic because they're so big. But they're really not that bad. Hi, my love. Well, although they can be, if you let them hit you with their axes, like that. Or like that. I love their little hats. Love their little hats. That just marks them out as servants of the church. Very cool indeed. God, the madman's knowledge we've got. There's loads of it around here. Then again, we are near the seat of power of the healing church, so that makes sense. Another wheelchair. Another, more strange statues. It's very bizarre, isn't it? Oh, what do we miss there? Thick, cold blood. Okay, right. Now, we've got a choice of ways to go now. We could either go and do... we could go and open the Grand Chapel up there, or go and do Vicar Amelia, who's a very significant boss character. Or we could go to Hemwick Charnel Lane, which is also significant, but for different reasons. Oh, stop it with the arcaneness. Ow! Right. Yeah, that's it. Stab me with your stick. Oh dear. Here comes another one. No arcadeness for you. You've just got a stick, haven't you? Oh, there's another big guy up there. I think this is another shortcut to activate, actually. Yep, there we are. Oh, and there's a summon there for a boss, I believe. That's for Vicar Amelia. We may take advantage of that when we go and fight her, but we're not going to fight her yet. So she's a big boss, and she moves the knight on when you kill her. Nothing missed. That prevents enemies from healing. Actually, again, it's there to use against Vicar Amelia. Now, which way are we going? There's a very particular way of falling off of this this roof to get what you want. And I think that's it. Yeah, it's just a way down, isn't it? Okay. There we are. Righty-ho. Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Oh, well, that went well. Oh, fuck. Where did you come from, actually? I thought I killed you too. Apparently not. Apparently not. We can go and get that. It's nothing special. I think it's just thick cold blood or something like that. I think we're going to head towards Hemwick, actually. Hemwick Charnel Lane is a sort of crossroads area. Leads onto one of the secret areas of the game. Ooh, look at that. That's another example of how an enemy changes when you've got too much insight. If we didn't have so much insight, he wouldn't have that arcane power on his weapon. Oh, it's so tempting to fall down on him. I'm not going to, though. Lovely. Ooh. Oh, these bastards. You see the cross thing that he's carrying? That inflicts frenzy on you, so I'm not even going to try and tackle these guys. Not now, anyway. I'm just gonna run. And I'm going to head through this way. Now, when I first played the game, my loves, I missed this area entirely. Didn't even know it was here. Did not even know it was here because it's so well hidden. It's another example of just the way Bloodborne works. There are all these little areas that are totally unnecessary. But they're just nice little extras that you find for exploring. And I love that. I love it to bits. I also did, when I first played it, I didn't do Canehurst either. Because I didn't find it. Now this forest is tough. What we need to do, we need to aggro one of these dogs and bring them through here. Look at that. Not your normal canine. Look at all the blades and spikes sticking out of it. It's, oh god, that's foul, isn't it? This is a gauntlet. There are hundreds of these gunners everywhere, accompanied by these dogs. And if they catch you in a crossfire, you're done. You are done, 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 done. You need to take them down in a very particular manner. And if you don't do them in that particular manner, you're gonna get screwed. The greatest concentration of them is over there, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's up there. Right. That's you done. That's you done. Much tougher if you come here in another phase of the night. Much tougher. Because there are these shadow enemies that manifest. They just sort of appear out of the darkness and they are really tough. Especially in concert with these arseholes. There we go. What happened there? What were you doing? Ah, now. This is tough. There's a lot of them here and they can catch you in a crossfire massively easily. Listen to what they're saying. Oh. To be honest, this is precisely not the way to do it, because if you do it like this, most of the time you'll get shot to bits. But I'm feeling a bit foolhardy, so you know. Silver bullet. Oh, just delicious stuff. Oh, look at that. Well worth it. Bone marrow ash. That's going to be very useful. Very useful a little way down the road. Enhances your bullets, basically. Pebble. Not that impressive, but, you know. Could be useful. Ah, now there's just a couple left, I believe. Just down here. Couple of dogs. These things aren't too bad unless you get a lot of them like that. Then they're tough. Here it is, Hemwick Charnel Lane. Missed it completely when I first played the game. And that's a shame because it's a cool area. It's very different from all the others. Here we are. And Hemwick is home to witches. Look at this. How atmospheric is that? It's so gorgeous. Love it to bits. Okay, my loves, here is the lantern. And... oh my god, look at this. When we come back, we will see what the hell is going on down there. Yeah. Things ain't right here, I can tell you. Hello, lovely loves, and welcome to, well, what the hell, whatever that is, whatever's going on down there. Welcome back to Let's Replay Bloodborne, and it's about to get a little bit Wicker Man on our asses. Yeah, these are the women of Hemwick. Hemwick Charnel Lane, a little village that's attached to Yarnham. And they've all been driven quite mad. These are genuine witches. They are, or rather they're under the influence of a genuine witch. They themselves are not witches yet. Aha! But they are very dangerous. What they are is very, very dangerous. Do not underestimate them. Crazy women they may be, but they also carry cleavers and saws and all sorts of horrible things. They're under the influence of something truly terrible, the Witch of Hemwick, who is conducting vile occult and arcane experiments here. Oh, well, that's attractive, isn't it? Look at that thing. Ow. Just looking at it makes me hurt. I don't know what they're doing. But it is, as I said in the last video, I missed this area completely when I first played. Bloodshot Eyeball, that could be useful. But it is best to come here now, before you move the state of the night on. Because if you don't, and you come back later, this area is much harder. I don't want to know what they've been doing. I just do not want to know. Now... ah, there's an incense lantern there, so we can talk to someone.
The graveyard murmurs.
The graveyard murmurs.
It's almost time.
Is it now?
Oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait.
Can you hear that? It sounds like there's something in there with her.
Do you hear the graveyard murmurs?
I do. Lovely. Madman's knowledge, always good. Can't use that yet. And you don't want to go plunging down there, me loves, believe me. Yeah, if you come here after dark, after the night has fallen, then the shadows come alive. There are these weird shadow creatures that appear. as if out of nowhere, and they make this area a million times harder than it has to be. Can we go up here? No, didn't think we could. Graveyards, gravestones everywhere. Death is everywhere in Yharnam. It is a very sort of fanatic society, isn't it, in that regard? It's all about the dead. Well, this looks prime for an ambush, doesn't it? And that's exactly what will happen. We want to draw out the doggo, for one thing, and the woman with the big fiery lance thing. She's got a big old reach, and she will kill you stone dead very, very quickly if you're not careful. Look at her with her Molotovs. God, she's got a long reach too. Right, I'm going to have her. How dare she throw Molotovs at me? There's also a woman up here with a really big hammer, if I remember correctly. Yup, there she is. Right. Ah! Ow! Well, oh, fuck. Oh, one more of them and I'm dead. I am gonna be dead. Oof, cripes. Never underestimate them. The ladies of Hemwick, they are tough. They're quick. They often throw things. They often gang up on you. They are tough. Despite being, you know, batshit. Which they almost certainly are. I always like to think that these guys are the sons of Hemwick. Like the deformed children that have been born here because of the... Ow! Thank you! As a result of all the arcaneness that's going on. I was going to say, I thought there was something here. Oh, good. That's really good, actually. Look at the steam coming out there. That's cool, isn't it? Oh, god damn it. I don't quite know what it signifies, but I love it. Ah, right. Misses. Are you done? Ooh, what are you going to give me? Molotovs. Well, of course. What else? God, this place is amazing, isn't it? There's Yharnam. There's the main city of Yharnam. There's the way you come through to get to Hemwick. It's so cool, isn't it? I love the way this game is laid out. Like, the map of the game is gorgeous. It's very redolent of Dark Souls 1, which probably has the best map of all the Dark Souls games. Ha! She was going to ambush me. I ambushed her first. There's a really weird little thing here as well, a really weird little detail. There is one of these crows in Hemwick that is friendly. One of them that doesn't attack you. And it's the only one in the whole game. It's amongst this lot here. So it's almost impossible to find because you have to kill them all. So, you know, there we go. So it doesn't really matter if there's a friendly one. It's dead now. He's dead. Right, is this the shortcut down? Yes, it is. So let's take that down. Just to activate it. You know, in a moment I'm going to go back to the... when we go back to Hunter's Dream, I'm going to get the Bone Ash outfit, which we do have now, we have access to. Because it rocks, and it looks way better than this goofy church outfit. This is a tricky little area. First of all, her ambushing you. Then we've got to fight one of the children of Hemwick, one of the big guys here, on a very rickety rope bridge. Oh look, she's following me. Haha. This is really tricky, actually. This is. Right, come on. Unless you can get a good old stagger, this is hard. Fine. You've also got her, of course, throwing Molotovs at you. Yeah, this area can be really difficult. Really difficult. Fortunately, it wasn't too bad. Ooh. Creepy old barns. Those are always good in horror settings, aren't they? Ugh. Ugh. Is that a person? It was a person! Aha! It's not anymore. It's a corpse now. Don't trust any of this. Doggo! Horrible, horrible doggo! Driven mad by the blades in its back and strapped to it. It's like, ugh. Ew. It's flies and filth and stuff everywhere in here. Those shadow things that manifest if you come here at night, they are everywhere in here. Fortunately, they're not, because it's not night. We came here nice and early. Where are you? Oh, Scrabbly! Scrabbly! Oh, Scrabbly! Don't you disappear, you! Aha! What have you got? Twin bloodstone shards. One of the shadows appears here. One of them appears behind you. Bloodshot eyeball. We're getting loads of those. Now... there's a way through here. Yeah, that's it. And then you can go over here. Really, we should have a lantern or a torch out or something. But it's alright. I kind of know where I'm going. Sort of. Yes! Old gentleman in wheelchair. I call him Grandpa. Oh, lots of stuff up here. Adept Blood Gemstone. That's nice. What have you got? Madman's Knowledge. All to the good. Wunderbar. Okay. Which way are we going? This way. Whoop! That was... we nearly fell then. Nearly fell. I mean, we can't do it until we've killed Vicar Amelia and moved the night on, but I do want to go to the Hunter's Nightmare, which is at the DLC area, just briefly, not to do it yet, because we're nowhere near the level that we need to be to do that. Ooh, now that is not Yarnum, that is Castle Canehurst, which, as you can see, can't be accessed because the bridge is down. Curious, eh? Very curious indeed. Get a good view of Canehurst from here, which is interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh dear. Now, I have to wonder, what was the big mallet used for before it was used as a weapon to bludgeon intruders with? Because I get the impression it did have some purpose or some use. That's one of the joys of Bloodborne. All of the enemies look like they belong here. They look like they're part of the world, and even their weapons look like they were used for something else once upon a time. Like the meat cleavers, for example. It just lends texture to things. Ooh, big dude. Really big dude. Hello! Come on! Come on! Ooh, that was good. That was lucky. That should do it for him. Having Ludwig's blade at this point and this powerful is such a blessing. It really is. It makes this area so much easier. Oh, right, that's how it is it? Alright, okay. Where are... I don't need that. Where are my Molotovs? Because I can take down a couple of these while I'm up here. Oh, fuck. Well, that ain't gonna work. I don't want to do that. That's what I want to do. That's it. Get them all coming. There we are. That's just going to make things so much easier a little later on. Because these things, there's so many of them. Look. Gotcha. Hang on. Oh, fuck it. Goodbye. Okay. That's dealt with a few of them. And it's a good thing, because there's loads of them down there. Absolutely loads of the bloody things. Yeah, there is a genuine witch here. A genuine witch of Hemwick. And she, when we find her, you'll see what the deal is. But she's the one... It's implied, anyway, that she's the one that's conducted all the experiments that have driven everyone around here mad. That's certainly the implication. There are also a couple of executioners, and there you see them, the big guys. their positioning is really interesting. Again, it's another example of the ambient storytelling in this game. Their whole shtick is that they're an order created to hunt vile bloods. That is, vampires. Oh, yes! Nice ambush. Vampires, the children of Canehurst, basically. And we're very near a place which is sort of a crossroads for Canehurst. So they're trying to find the way there. That's the whole thing, that's the whole shtick. It's quite cool, really. Now, before I even try to take these guys down, I'm going to open the gate. It's a mistake to try to do otherwise, because these guys are tough and they can kill you really quickly, and you want a quick way of getting back. Now he's going to bugger off up that road, so I'm going to take this one down first. If I can take them down at all, that is. Hello! Come on. Aha! Huggy, huggy, huggy. Bad touch! You are not invited to hug, sir. Not invited. We've got a lot of blood echoes at the moment. I'm going to have to be damn careful, because I do not want to lose them. Hello! Ooh, well you guys are being really accommodating, I've got to say. Very accommodating indeed. They're doing all of their well-telegraphed attacks, which is wonderful. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. Interesting, sort of monolith there. Hello. It's an odd place, Hemwick. You don't have to come here. You only have to come here to get a certain item that's non-essential. You can complete the game without it very, very easily. But it does serve as an oblique crossroads. There's a secret sort of way here to another area of the game, and if you don't know how to do it, if you haven't read up on it, I have no idea how you would know, how you would figure it out. It's one of those wonderful adventure game things, one of those wonderful mysteries where the only way you could do it is by accident. The only way you could do it is by accident, because there's an item in another area of the game that's in a very, 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 very secretive area that's difficult to find. And if you bring that item here, then that opens the way. But that's how you have to do it. It's really obscure, really strange, and I love it. I love it to bits. More of that, please, in any future games from Software, where there are secret areas that you can only access if you make certain propitiations. Oh man, yes. I love that stuff. Now this is the broken bridge that would have once upon a time led to Castle Canehurst. And it was broken for a reason. I hate this. God, picking this up is difficult. The Lake Rune. As you may have noticed, we've been picking up runes along the way, and we haven't done a thing with them yet. That's because we can't do anything with them yet. Ooh, Bloodstone Shard, that's useful. We can't do anything with them yet. We haven't the tool, but we will. Very soon. It looks like the ladies have been having fun, doesn't it? It really does. It's a wonder there's anyone left in Hemwick at this point. Then again, that's true of all of Bloodborne, isn't it? You wonder how the populations sustain themselves, quite frankly. There's another executioner around here, and there are going to be ladies coming down from there. Right, I'll deal with them first, then I'll go for the executioner. I mean, another way of dealing with these ones is just run past them. There's a lot of them, and they're pains in the arse, quite frankly. Normally, the ladies of Hemwick aren't that bad, but when there's a lot of them like this, they can be pains. It's best to lead them away from one another and deal with them quickly if you can. Oh, the execution is activated as well. That's good. Come on. There we go. Ladies of Hemwick dealt with. Now, where's the executioner buggered off to? Oh, he's up there. He's guarding the entrance. Wonderful. He was guarding this. Ooh. That's very nice, actually. Sure, I can find a use for that. Hello! Again, being really accommodating with the viscerals there. Thank you. This wonderful building, which I imagine was once the castle from which Hemwick was ruled, is now the abode of the witch, and is an accursed place. Look at this. Oh dear. Have you noticed these body bags are quite small? Oh, look at that. You get the impression... Oh, Scrabbly! Where did you come? There's loads of Scrabblies around here. I don't know where they're coming from, but I'm very pleased that they're here. I've got to say, you get the impression these are maybe the children of Hemwick, which is really horrible and creepy. Right. Oh my. Well, if this doesn't qualify as a witch's abode, I don't know what does. Where is she? Oh, she's summoning shadows. Those are the shadow monsters that I spoke about. This boss is really weird. She's an arcane boss, so she's invisible at the moment. She will... Oh, there she is. And she has eyes all over her, look. The eyes are significant. The eyes are really significant. Things... Eyes denote occult capability and insight in this game. And what she's done, it looks like what she's done is conducted some ritual whereby she's stolen the eyes of others and grafted them onto herself to give herself insight. And you know what? It can work. In this universe, it's something that actually works. It can grant you knowledge of arcane things, and it can grant you knowledge of hideous arcane secrets. It's rather horrible. Where is she? This is the only thing that makes this boss tough. It's the fact that you don't know where the bloody hell she is half the time. There you are! Off she goes. Now, she's also, at one point, she's going to start cloning herself. There's going to be fake ones. There she is. What? Oh, and she's doing arcane attacks as well. That she can't usually do that. The only reason she can do them is because our arcane is quite high. That's the only reason she can do them. If you have high insight, it makes this boss more dangerous, bizarrely. There's one. Now there will be two others. Okay. And as you can see, they will also summon more of these things. Oh, she's heiled me! Fuck, that's not good. That's not good. That's another thing she will do. She will hold you in place so that those shadow things can harm you. God, this boss is a lot more dangerous with more insight, I'm telling you that. It's a lot more dangerous. She's usually really damn easy. Where is she? It's an oddly gimmicky, tricksy boss, this one, for Bloodborne. Oh, you biatch, you. Well, there's no point in doing it twice, is there? Oh, you weren't the real one. Shit, where's the real one? Ah, bollocks. Where is the real one? Is she here somewhere? Oh, she's over there. Shit, shit, shit. Oh, no, no. Oh, oh, no. Now, where are they? Right, there's one gone. One left, I think. One left, and she's the real witch. Okay, right. Ooh, she is getting tougher. She is getting tougher. But she's the cause of all of this. She's the cause of all the problems in Hemwick, basically. It's a little sort of side story, which I like rather a lot. Oh, you cow. Oh no, this might kill me. Oh no, she's taking my eyes. That's a hideous attack, that is. Really hideous. Oh, especially when she can do that directly after. That's awful. Right, okay. Right, there's another one gone. Oh, no! No, no, no! This is the worst case scenario. Right, where is she? She's usually nowhere near this powerful. It's because my insight is high. That's the only reason. There we go. That's her done. And they should die as well now. There we go. And we got the bloodshot eyeball from her. Wonderful. There she goes. That is the Witch of Hinwick. And we've got loads of blood echoes. But that's not really why we came here. Why we came here is down here. There's a hunter down here that she obviously took captive and has been torturing and tormenting. He's actually, I can't remember his name, but he is named, this guy. Carol. This is Carol, who created the workshop runes and the means of assigning them. So yeah, we can actually do that now. We can go back and assign runes to ourselves. So that was, my loves, Hemwick Charnel Lane. When we come back, I think we'll be moving the night on. So until then, my dears, bye-bye.